Dr. Lord, this is the microphone check. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. My internet, I'm the most, so I just wanted to make sure that we're connected. Thank you, Dr. Lloyd.
CJ,
The
are you there?
internet is here.
We don't
Internet
s-
screen.
Good
we don't
morning.
see anything on the screen. It's a black screen. We don't see
Yeah, I
your
realize that
image.
okay.
Morning, everyone.
Thanks.
Yeah, even your image is not there.
Now you see my screen now?
No.
I see it.
A black screen. Good morning, everybody. The screen is there, but no sound.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank God. I do apologize. For the my internet connection is kind of unstable. Okay, so let's rock and roll. Rising everyone. Welcome to the Momentum Morning Experience. And there is the screen.
Yeah, you are coming in
Okay.
and out, CJ. You are coming in and out.
Okay. Yeah, my apologies. Can you see my screen?
We see your screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Valerie. All right, sorry about that. A little bit of unstable internet here, but we don't panic. We just pivot. So here we go. Let me get Valerie co-host. Valerie, yeah, thank you. I'm making you co-host also, Valerie. Okay, and you can hear me very well, I hope.
Much better.
Much better. Okay,
Yes.
great. All right. Okay, showtime. Here we go. All right. So we are continuing from where we left off yesterday with our good friend and brother, Les. Here we go.
Business owners, this is the part that no one explains. The steps to stay legally compliant. That's why.
And sometimes I have to get an attitude with myself because sometimes things get to me. Got a son who's bipolar schizophrenic. And I had to realize, hey, that's his trip. He doesn't want to take his medication. He's 38 years old. That's beyond me. That's him and God. They got to work that thing out. I'm not going to stress myself out about some stuff that I can't control. Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot control, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. See, it's easy to say those nice little words when you don't have any pain in your body and your bills are paid and you're not facing foreclosure, or your relationship is working out fine and your children act like they have good sense. It's easy to say those things. But when life knocks, when life nudges you, that's when you have to pull and yet focusing that is best show and go right now.
Keep trying, CJ. We are not seeing anything. We are not hearing anything. So, okay, we see your screen now appearing again.
Good in your body, you're physically capable to.
Okay. I apologize. I commenced. Can you hear me this morning?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I apologize most profusely. I left my office. I'm on the road, and I just thought that I would have strong internet. So please forgive me. I should have stayed home.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're fine, CJ. We appreciate you
Okay.
trying no matter what, rain or shine.
Oh, that's so comforting, Valerie. And so here we go.
You
We're
have
running a
to do
little
what
bit.
you have to do, CJ.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
We're good.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So Les is talking about raising your standards and expecting more from yourself. So we had 20 minutes of him yesterday, but he wasn't done. So let's see how far we can go with him this morning. Great guy. He is the only one of our complexion, yeah, that he's really done very well for himself and for the community over the years. 77 years old and still going strong. So, welcome, Les. Here we go.
Doing whatever
Let's
you
hear
want
it.
to do. Your relationship is working out fine. This too.
Valerie, you said something?
No, I was just saying,
Someone?
let's go, Mr. Brown.
Yes, okay. Let's go.
Shall pass. What do you mean? Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go well, sometimes they don't go so well. And we have the power to be an observer and not buy into it and decide, wait a minute, I'm gonna find some good in this. I'm gonna wrestle with this angel until I find my blessing up in here. Life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, peace of mind, for your relationship, for your health, once you stop fighting for what you want, a good night's sleep, a relationship that's where you love each other and care about each other and got each other's back. Once you are unwilling to fight for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over. I ain't playing with you. I'm telling you what I know. You have something special. And even if you don't believe me, I don't care. I'm going to say it until I get through to you. Why? Because that's my mission. I believe live your life the way you want to leave your life. And that's what I'm doing. My goal is to leave my life inspiring you, encouraging you, lifting spirits, reminding you of the greatness that you have in you, reminding you that you are a treasure, you are a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master.
This professional 32 TW SSD, capable of holding the entire collection of the New York Public Library, is something you won't find at Best Buy or any electronics retailer, even if you were willing to drop $1,000.
You are a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master. Disrupting your life and beginning to look at the disruptions in your life and what do we do with that? How do we handle that? And I'm reminded of the words of James Weldon Johnson. And I want some of you who are not familiar with, I want you to listen to the words. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod. When hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We've come over a way that with tears have been watered. We've come treading a path through the blood of the slaughter. Everything that we experience, everything that we now are taking advantage of, somebody paid a price for it. And one of the most important things that we have to do on an ongoing basis, and I want you to write this down and to honor this moving forward after hearing all the speakers and after this experience, upgrade yourself. I was looking at my computer and ask, are you ready for an update? You want it now or later? And I push now. Usually I say later because it usually takes time. And we really should update our knowledge on a regular basis, update our vision of ourselves on a regular basis, upgrade the vision and the goals and the dreams that we have on a regular basis. Why is that? What's the purpose of updating? Because where you are right now, that level of impact and that place where you are right now and the skill set that got you there, that has expired. And you got to update your skills, your knowledge. That's why Einstein said the thinking that has brought me this far has created some problems that this thinking can't solve. One of the most important things that you're doing, and I congratulate all of you that have been listening and watching, that we are made in the likeness and image of God. Think about that. We're made in the likeness and image of God and been given authority and dominion over everything. Notice, didn't say some things, over everything on the face of the earth. Think about that. Then why is it that most of us die unlived lives? Why is it that Dr. Miles Monroe for years said, rob the cemetery of your gifts and of your talents and of your abilities and of your skills and your leadership and your book and your music and the impact of your life? Why do you say that? Why do we have to say that over and over and over again? Because we have been programmed and are being programmed every day. And so we have to every day stop, check ourselves, and update and upgrade our vision of ourselves, our knowledge, and write this down, our skill set. That not only because of things we have gone through, but things that we are dealing with right now. The goalpost has been pushed back, and there are things that are taking place now politically to oppress, to deny, to exclude our participation. This is a different space. And here's the success of what's going on right now, and why you're watching me, and why your voice and your story and your knowledge is so important. We have been programmed to be spectators, to be fans. You look at the number of people that watch a summit and listen to speakers sharing their story and their experiences and how they got through and how they got over and how they got to the other side. Look at the number of eyeballs, the number of people who view those. And then you look at the number of people who view old basketball games, boxing matches, football, various acts of foolishness on the internet. The numbers are just minuscule based upon what you're watching right now. And I want you to know, you're different. The fact that you're watching me, the fact that you listen to the speakers, you are different. The average person not watching this, they're looking at stuff. Who's the GOAT? And we're going to share, we've been sharing with you how to become the greatest of all times in your own life. Most people in their own lives, they are rookies. They're living a life of mediocrity. Our goal is to help you to begin to not die with your music still in you. And share spirit. And symptoms. And I said, wait a minute, be 40 now. I'm 77. I'm old as Methuselah. Come on, now. So who does 77? Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. I get up real early. Before I get started, I get my little mascara out and I start covering the gray hair. I don't believe in gray hair. No, homie, don't be playing that. Honey, I'll be covering up. Why? My kids say, Daddy, you would look so distinguished with your gray hair. I'm not trying to look distinguished. Hello? I'm trying to look young. Just because I'm 77 don't mean I have to look 77. I don't have to. How many of you agree that I don't have to look like I got one foot on a banana peeling and the other one in the graveyard? If you can feel a brother up in here, just put some fire in the comment section so I can see it. Or say yes, yes, yes. Say yes 3 times. I ain't playing with you. I'm coming for you this afternoon. I'm coming for you. Did you hear me? So we got to get a checkup from the neck up, because stuff's living at a time where we have instruments, algorithms that know more about us than we know about ourselves. But it's not just the knowing that's dangerous, but the manipulation that's dangerous. I saw something about how to reduce inflammation in your body. I'm a 4th stage cancer conqueror. So I said, let me see what that is. And sure enough, it was an infomercial. It was a commercial about a product, all right? Do you know, I timed it. I got numerous commercials coming on my phone, on my computer, about how to reduce inflammation in your body with herbs, with food, with exercise, with a variety of things. How is that possible? Because they're listening to us. Write this down. Behavioral marketing. They're watching our choices. Do you mind if we follow where you go? When you go to another website looking for something, they have a database and they can distinguish that and pull that stuff out and start marketing and pushing products to you and giving it to advertisers, giving it to corporations. Here's what Les is interested in. He just put something in dealing with his inflammation. And we're going to start marketing to him about that. He also just put something that he wants a 6-pack. He says he only had 1 pack, up 5 packs. Do we have something for him? Yes, I got something for him. Good. All right. Here's his email. Come on. If this is automated, this is not driven by human beings. This is automated. They're making money off us while they sleep. And while you're looking at this, it's very important. What you tune into, you turn into. The reason that most people are fans and watching, who's the GOAT? Is it LeBron or is it Michael Jordan? Who's the GOAT? Couldn't even afford tickets to the game. Come on. All right, come on. The GOAT.
The GOAT,
Woo!
the GOAT, the GOAT. Howdy, y'all. Can I get some feedback right here? Can a brother get some feedback right now?
Keep going with that.
Anyone else? Do I gotta go? Talk to me. Okay.
Go ahead, CJ.
Good morning. Should I keep going or?
Excellent content. Please continue.
Yes, please.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, isn't that just cute? Isn't that? Come on, huh? We're talking about looking at our lives and checking ourselves, because sometimes you can confuse being busy with being productive and being profitable. But here's something else, and I think it happens to you after 40. Here's something else. Time picks up speed after 40. I'm telling you what I know. I'm 77. I'm telling you, once you get 40, you don't get 30 days out of the month. You might get 2 weeks if you are lucky. And listen to me right now. Listen to me. If you got some big bills, guess what? You now don't get 14 days. All right. Now you get about 8. So wait a minute. Did I just pay that bill yesterday? Come on. I mean, life has shifted. It has picked up speed. And so in order to navigate this, in order to live a life of love, of mind, of harmonious relationships, an achievement-driven, heart-centered life, you have to check yourself, update your knowledge and your skill set. And here's something else that's major. You have to look at your relationships. I want you to say to yourself every day. Why? Every day. Can I just say it one time? No. McDonald's we know where they are. And every day there's a commercial. Why? They program us to go get their products. They program us to create a thirst. Write this down. The thirst. By saying what I'm going to share with you, it will create a thirst and a hunger to make it happen. It will activate something that's called the reticular activating system. It was designed to help us to begin to identify the things that we want and how to achieve them. They created a missile that was designed, and I want you to follow me on this. It's been a minute since I talked about this. They created a military device that was designed after the human mind. It was called the teleological missile. The teleological missile, once it got a target in sight, the teleological missile, when it was released, if the target went to the right, the teleological missile, this smart missile, would go to the right. This is technology that has never been done before. If the target goes to the left, the teleological missile would go to the left. Keep in mind, it's designed after the human mind. Listen to me closely. The teleological missile, once it gets a target in sight that it is supposed to hit, when it's released, and if the target vanishes, the self mechanism in the teleological missile will trigger it to self-destruct.
Are you still dusting every day? Check out my secret to a dust-free home. This silent and magic boxy uses static energy to pull and
Okay. I would like to go on, but I think we got to stop it right here. We'll continue tomorrow. Can you hear me, Dr. Lloyd? Valerie, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, loud and clear.
Thank you. Yes, I had a little challenge this morning with my internet while driving, so got off to a late start. Again, I apologize. So, okay. Do we have any takeaway this morning? Yeah, I'm passionate about we be about upgrading ourselves. You know, things are changing. There are those of us on the call this morning, whether you are an Atomian, a crusader, a distributor, or just a visitor or guest on the call this morning. There is something to be said about raising the standard, expecting more from yourself, not leaving this earth, this world empty, to rob the grave of the books and the stories and the poems and the music that we have not created, to accomplish those dreams. So let's have a quick takeaway this morning. We really want to talk about our beauty parties. We really, really do want to get serious about the Cosmeta Millionaire, the beauty parties, but we could just take a few minutes and just have a little conversation. Who will go first?
Yes, CJ, that particular video is really, really powerful. He said so much that I have to digest by listening to him again and again. Everything that was said this morning are like almost all the, he had such great points. The upgrading of your skills, updating your skills, because things are changing regularly. I particularly like the fact that he touched on this particular, I don't know how to call it, that is, that is us, the reticular activating system.
You got it.
I'm sorry?
You got it. You're right.
Yes. It is, it's something that I believe that one has to check, not every other day, but every day, because of what's going on, especially with the technology being so advanced, these days. So you have to check to make sure that you are not caught up in some of the things that they're out there advertising, controlling things like maybe sleeping, because the sophisticated filter that's out there is just too much. Even the younger people, I have a son, he's 38, and he usually say to me, Mom, don't be so hard on yourself. We can't even keep up with it. Yeah, he said, we can't even keep up with it. He's 38 years old. So the technology, I think, forces me personally to really check and make sure that the reticular activating system is not affecting me in a way that is not, let's say, conducive to what I have to do. That's not helping me. So I like that point very much, and I'm going to even sort of kind of really look more into it to make sure that I'm not caught up there. So yeah, that he said a lot. I like now the little joke is with the hair. It's like, nah, I don't do gray hair. I'm like, yeah, that's my man. You're not trying to look distinguished. You're trying to look young and act young, but that does come from the inside out. So I don't know, CJ, maybe we need to get Mr. Les Brown some Atomy products.
Yeah, of course. And
Yeah. That's
you're
all
so
from
right.
me.
Thank you, Valerie. And really appreciate your shining in this morning. Yeah, he's doing his thing with a passion. And he says that that's his mission. And I think I'm about all of what he's about. That's my mission. And so for those of us on the show this morning that need to expose ourselves to the AI culture, get with it. Get with your social media, your posting, your TikTok, your Instagram. Learn. Get your grandson, your granddaughter, your son, your daughter, whoever it is. Right here we have Benjamin. We have resources right here in the Momentum Morning space. Upgrade yourself. It's not over till we win. I have to move in this direction sometimes. Yes, we do have a lot to cover, but it's important for us to recognize and understand it's not too late. It's not too late. By the way, people are living longer these days, but it's a quality of life. Yeah, it used to be 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it was men die at 74, 73, 74, women at 78. Now it's 77, 78 for men, and now it's in the 80s for women. People are living longer. So all the more reason why proactively we need to be all about our smart memory up, our FindZyme, everything that is in the Atomy cabinet, so that we can live a quality life in those golden years. So guys, upgrade yourself, upgrade your skills. We got miles to go. So, anyone else want to give us a takeaway this morning? And by the way, this lesson is not done. We chopped it up yesterday. We chop it again today, but he has a lot more to say. So, anyone else before we move on?
CJ.
Hey,
I just
Valerie.
wanted to say this real quick.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody else heard, but 15 million products were banned from Amazon in a crackdown on fake stuff. So we have to be
Wow.
careful. Yeah, 15 million products banned
Yes.
Wow.
because they're fake. So people making stuff, putting stuff out there using
Mhm.
AI, and the stuff
Mhm.
we start believing this stuff can work, and no. So we have to be careful with that. That's why we got to stick with people with products with companies that really go
Mhm.
in and have the answer. Yeah, so I saw that and I was like, so all the stuff you
Yeah.
see advertising, we have to be careful with it.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valerie. That's a nugget right there. And as we are here talking about content and fake stuff, may I inform everyone on the Momentum Morning Show this morning that whenever I post content on the Zoom in the chat, I always do cross-referencing. And thank God for that we have Dr. Lloyd with us this morning, because every now and then I will consult with her, because it's not everything that we are reading and we are watching is authentic. So if there is content there that we are watching, if it's a doctor or whoever it is, I am always going back to the source. I have to check it because I refuse to expose us to fake news. So thank you, Valerie. That is a big nugget right there. I've noticed that all of a sudden everyone is giving health tips and health advice and mix this and put that with that. And are you kidding me? So thank you, Valerie. I really, really, really appreciate that.
Sure.
You know, and the great news is that you see that hemohim, it's trackable. So if someone says that no, I changed my mind, I don't want this box of hemohim, okay, let's have it, and we send it back to our corporate. They have their way of being able to tell there's a tracking device in every box of hemohim. Because the truth be told, we have some counterfeit hemohim out there. Yeah. So only buy from the company and from the distributor. That's what we have.
And CJ, speaking about him also, my brother had aching shoulders, and he was attending the doctor, and they said he have torn ligament, whatever you call that, in the shoulder. It was torn and stuff. And I actually, when you have those shoulder aching and stuff, you try to sleep, and it's so comfortable to go to sleep because you trying to get comfortable with the shoulders and you can't. Because I've had that experience when I slip and fall one time. And so he decided, well, he was on the him, but he was like, if the box out, he'll be a while and forget about ordering and stuff like that. So he decided to buy the him and take the 2 a day and stuff, because the doctor told him he could either do a surgery or he can let the body heal itself. His doctor did say that, and he decided to take the him. He said he's called me Reds. He said, Red, I slept like a baby for the past 3 weeks. He said the pain is gone. I haven't had it since. So this is the stuff. The him looks like it's helping to repair the stuff in the body, the aching in the body and the different stuff. So now, like where I work, there's a lot of people. I just had 2 people that I know of. One is my family member that had a stroke. There's a lot of people right now getting stroke, guys. There's a lot of people getting stroke. So why not help before we get to that
That's
problem?
right.
Because right now we know of all the videos we was watching with the hemohim, we understand that the hemohim goes in there and detox the blood. Now, if the body's receiving all that energy from the hemohim through the blood, because we know the life is in the
Yes,
blood,
that's
we
right.
are going to heal multiple things in the body, multiple. So we have to take charge of self right now. I have a lady just had a stroke. Well, she's trying to learn to walk and all that stuff, but she tell me, she said, but I don't have money to buy it. So this is the problem. People would say, but sometimes if we try to make sacrifice, we tell ourselves we want stuff, we need stuff, and we start telling ourselves that eventually it happens and we don't know how. I'm telling you, I experienced that. But when we go with the negativity and we say we don't have it, you are not going to have it. You're not. But if you try to figure out a way with how I'm gonna do this, it happens and you don't understand it happened. So we have to take more accountability for our body today. I have seen a couple doctors walking away. The other day I was watching a video, and they don't want to do it anymore. They want to go healthy. They want to do the healthy because they
Yes.
understand that we are waking up and we are understanding. Some of us, not everybody's waking up, and they understand that they're gonna lose out if they don't do it right. So that's the problem right now with going on. So guys, listen, let's just go in and whatever we can afford at the time, even if we got a pinch penny or make a sacrifice for something else that we can do it out for a minute.
Wow.
Let's just get on these products and try to save ourselves, because man is not gonna save us.
Wow, wow, wow.
I have people coming in there all the time. Stroke, stroke, stroke. It's ridiculous. It's so totally ridiculous. So why not make a sacrifice to take these products? We know the products that's been investigated. We know the product that through our CEO that you are accountable for the products you produce in this company
Yes.
because it's tested through his scientific
Yes.
so you cannot add stuff in there or do anything that he wouldn't find out. And this is how
Yes.
this company was perform his product. So we have to stick with what we know and what's out there cheaper. Be careful. I have to say that because no, it's hard. So guys,
Uh,
we have the products here, and that him, I take it,
yeah.
but what I do is I take the noni.
Yes.
I would once my him out, I go into the noni. Once the noni, I go back to the him. I just do it that way because of me uh keeping my body healthy. I don't have to force myself to restructure anything right now because I feel great. You know, I go and do my checkup once a year. They make appointments for the 3 months, 6 months. I don't do that because I don't want don't tamper with my stuff I'm doing. So I'm just saying, guys, let's get these stuff in our body, especially that hemohim, that noni juice. I just switch back and forth, back and forth.
Mhm.
That's what I do because I take the two of them. I'm gonna wash my whole brain out. So I go back and forth. Yeah,
Right.
it takes it's a lot for me if I take both at the same time. So I just do back to back, one on one. So, guys, look, we have it here. We have no excuses for going into that
Mm.
hospital. We have no excuses because that hospital is a death trap. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm going to say it again. I have a niece in there right now in well, I wouldn't say she's in a coma, but it's been a year plus now that she fell off one of those bikes, those four-wheelers that you go and ride out there and somewhere in Kendall,
ATV.
and she fell
Yes.
off it. She busted her brain or whatever, and
Oh my.
she moves her feet now. She got feeding tube, and she got the track in her throat, and she barely opened her eyes. And it's been a year she's laying there. She's 35 years old. But this is the thing: if we had her nearby us, guys, we would have been pulling her up with all this stuff, but we can't do it because she's in a nursing home, long care, and we can't go there and put stuff. I guess not. But we want to really get these stuff in her body, you know. And it's hard because she's on a feeding tube. So guys, look, let's do this. Let's stay healthy and strong. Like he was Les Brown was saying, he like me. I don't like gray hair either, and I don't like limping, and I despise cane. I despise walker. I despise
Okay.
wheelchair. I have a problem with those products, right? Because that's money makers. And then the only thing I pray about is not to have an accident. But as far as my health, body wise, I make sure I keep taking my products. I have a son. He gives me his grocery list. He have like 10 products in here he used from out of me. And he's young. But he makes his list and he said, Mom, I order this, and this. The jelly stick. He don't do it like that because he eat a lot of crazy food. And that jelly stick keep his belly slim, down flat. Because he read he saw the video on it. The hair product, he was thinning in the hair. He saw that. I sent him the video on that. He don't do without that either. So this is
Okay.
the thing. We have our mindset has a lot to do with everything we do. Our mindset. So that's one good customer I have, and I'm sure of, and I'm proud of. He keep his body well. Because I think what happened was he had a cough, a dry cough that you can't control, and it was years ago. And the doctor, I took him to the doctor, but they took X-rays and stuff. They didn't find anything. I don't know, but once he took the him and it worked, he continued taking it. But if he stay off it too long, he gets it. He would hear it, get attack again from it. So that's working to help him with that dry cough because it's annoying. So yeah, it works. It really works. So let's do make it happen, guys. Let's take back our life and keep our body healthy. Because even if we put those poison stuff inside of you, remember now the him goes in there and detox and take out all that chemicals that we still decide to take. So that's the beauty of him. All right. So I guess I'll rest my case there. Okay, guys.
Noted.
I got a quick question for Valerie. The jelly stick.
Mm-hmm.
Is it now available in the US Mall?
It's been available.
It's been
Been
Okay,
there forever.
I heard that it was it was
I lose 6 inches of my waist using that jelly stick.
all right. I'm
But
relieved.
what happened was, see, what I did was I lessened my food. I didn't eat the food. I used that as my food. That's why.
We're talking about the pomegranate, aren't we?
We
The
talking about the
pomegranate,
jelly, the little green jelly stick with the jelly, the jelly pack. Uh, it helps you.
I'm
It
talking
takes off
about
inches off your
I'm
waistline.
I'm talking about the pomegranate jelly stick. Are we talking about the same thing?
No. I'm talking about the apple
Oh,
phenomenon.
the apple. No, I'm talking about the pomegranate,
No, not that one.
which is extremely potent, really good.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right, so you're talking about the apple phenon,
Mhm.
okay, which is good also.
Mhm.
Yeah, I need to get that pomegranate. It's not only for beauty, it's also for it regulates the hormone. Uh, yeah, but even the skin of the pomegranate, it's very powerful. Anyway, thanks for sharing, Valerie. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so what I'd like to do in the few minutes that we have left, I want to talk about the beauty the beauty parties that we need to be having. We have these products that are so good, from the hair to the skin. Uh, Father's Day is coming up. We do need to prepare some packages for those brothers, those uncles, those dads. Yeah, the home beauty care. Uh, we really do need to be getting into the beauty party fever because it will soon be summer and all that heat, you know. We need to get the skincare products out there. The Atomy Bro and also the chairman, he uses the sunscreen every day, every single day. Something that I've never really paid any serious attention to. So what I would like to do before we go is to just play a little. Let me see here. Maria, she did a presentation, and let me see if I can.
Where's my
CJ.
I was just rubbing it on, and I started using, those little brush they have where you can either
you need.
Okay.
These little trays, you can get them from grocery store for about $1.25 for 50 of them. I don't remember what all those skincare intake forms. The next Atomy skincare set that you want to also have is our Absolute skincare set.
Okay, so what I want to do, I'm scanning through to get to the beauty party. So this is part of the presentation where Maria talks about preparing for the beauty party. So let's watch this.
This is our de-aging set. So you want to have that, and it consists of all of these beautiful moisturizers, lotions, creams, everything that's going to help to turn back the spot. I didn't put the Fame on here, which is our anti-aging. You could have that available as well.
So, Odie, I don't know how well you know Mr. Brown, but he needs to get some of this de-aging stuff. Okay? So make it a date and don't be late.
And so, okay, so when you are going to want to, what happens at these parties is that you have the guests, you walk them through each step in our program, in your cleansing program. So they're going to be applying everything to their own faces. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to go through the 4-step cleansing process. So using our Easy Care 4 set, it has 4 steps. The first is for deep cleansing. Then we have the deep cleanser is the pre-cleanser that's going to remove makeup and stuff like that. And then the foam cleanser is going to get out the dirt and the impurities. Then we have the peeling gel, which is going to remove the dead skin so your skin can breathe. And then we'll have the mask. So you're going to go through each one of those steps in the process. The first one, we're going to just go through them right quick. So here is this young lady. She is deep cleansing her skin, removing the dirt. It also has components in this cleanser that helps with moisture and also helps with cell turnover, and it's also going to calm the skin down. All right, so that's the first step for the deep cleanser. These are the steps that you're going to be taking your guests through. The second is the foam cleanser that's going to, this young lady, she's removing the oil. This is a really refreshing cleanse. It's very hydrating. Her skin is not going to be tight and taut afterwards. It's going to brighten her skin, and it's very gentle. Most people can use this cleanser without experiencing any adverse reactions to it. It's a very gentle cleanser, but we do also have, remember I said we have the Dermareal Cica, and you're going to find out, Dermareal Cica is for those with sensitive skin, and you'll find that out when you look over each skincare intake form. Okay, so lastly in this set is the peeling gel, and that's going to remove all of that dead skin that most people have sitting on their faces. We all have that. And then it's going to help the skin to look more radiant. It's going to pull out any little whiteheads and blackheads, which is going to help to unclog the pores. And so the pores are going to look smaller. The skin's going to look smoother. It's going to look tighter. It's going to look brighter. And you're going to have a more refreshed and a revitalized look is what they're going to come out with. And then the last step, going to have everybody put on a mask. And this mask is going to pull out more impurities. And then it's going to firm the skin. It's going to tighten the skin. It's going to tone and brighten the skin and leave the skin feeling, looking smoother, feeling smoother. Now, when you get to this mask portion, what I like to do is we all play a game. First of all, you want to make sure they put that mask on evenly all the way around. At the bottom in the chin area, you want to put a little extra layer there because that's where you're going to be pulling off the mask when it dries. So you want to have something to grab a hold to. So the game that we usually play is whoever can get their mask off without it breaking will receive a gift that you have already picked out, you've already set aside. So, and that's kind of fun because everybody, wants to get a gift. Another thing with this mask is it takes about 20 minutes to dry, 20 minutes. And so during that time, this is a great time for you to talk about your other products. You always want to have an extra table.
So let me just pause here real quick. So this is one stone killing the two birds. You take the before after pictures, or you take a picture before, and when you're done with the demonstration, you take a picture after. This is a killer right here. I've done it, and it has worked. I didn't even touch the customer's skin. I just played the video, and so this is money right here. And the kicker is, while, as Maria said, 20 minutes it takes for the peel-off mask to dry, you have the great opportunity to expose these products. You can expose them by video, or you can just literally have them there on display. So this is why I am pushing for us to get busy with the beauty parties. So Dr. Antoinette was supposed to be walking us through a couple of things this morning, but we don't want to put her under any pressure right now, but she's getting ready to do her thing. And she, believe me, family, she's an expert. She knows this thing. And so she, over time, will be walking us through and giving it to us the way it needs to be given. She knows exactly how this whole thing works. So that's Dr. Antoinette. She will be perhaps next week, Thursday. Who knows? But that's her whole department. That's her training. So we look forward to hearing from Dr. Antoinette. And by the way, for those who are not aware, next week, Wednesday, we'd be up in Fort Myers doing some beauty parties. Okay, so back to Maria.
Set up with Atomy products that you can talk about while the mask is drying. Now, I generally, excuse me, I generally provide fans, little handheld fans, which could kind of go handy because if you wanted to, you could play that little song that says, where them fans at? And have everybody standing. But during this time, though, I talk about I'll have samples and I'll talk about each one of the samples. Like here on this table, I think there's some vitamin C, there might be some apple phenon, and I don't remember what all was here. This is a great time to allow people to sample our body lotion and our creams, our hand creams. This is a great time to talk about our sanitary napkins. A great time to talk about that. Any product that you want to talk about, our hand soap, our dishwashing detergent. If you have a video with testimonies, you can play the video. So this is a great time to do that. You also want to make sure, if you see on this table, there's signage. Go ahead and print out some signage, and you can go to Channel Academy in your back office and get those and create those. This is the Noni Use one. This is the, and you want to print that out and have those on the table. You want to have some paper towels. You want to have that. Print out some extra cards. These are cards for our Thursday night Ask the Doctor platform where we have the doctors. So you want to invite every guest to that, every one of your guests, because they're going to be exposed to more of our products. More of our products are going to hear Dr. Letha, maybe Dr. Joy, or one of our other doctors. They can ask questions. So this is going to help grow your business. So you want to send them to that call. Send them to that Zoom call. Have your business cards displayed on the table as well. So you want to do that. All of this is going on. Remember, wow, you know, and the benefits, health testimonies that you've heard of people who have been, diabetes is gone, cancer is gone, whatever it is, headaches gone, arthritis is gone. So talk about the benefits of the HemoHim. And so you can tie this into this Thursday night call where you're going to go on that call, send your guests to this call so they can hear testimony. Ask them if they have, if anyone has any health conditions. And, you know, you can go ahead and just do that with this table. This was an outdoor setup. This particular tablecloth, guys, you can get it for about $20 on Amazon. It's a 6-foot table. They have all different sizes. They have round ones that fit, but they're very inexpensive. So you can get that. All right, so this is an outdoor party that was done with a group of ladies who have a club. So these are all club members. So you can target club members, book clubs, women's groups at churches. And here you see this set up. This is not necessarily my tablecloth, but this is what they have. Okay, so you know, you can get your supplies from the Dollar Tree.
Okay. I'll stop right there because that really is the grand climax. You want to give your hostess a gift. So what's the takeaway this morning? And by the way, Dr. Antoinette, if you are here, if you're listening, hats off. You did a marvelous video. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we have everything here. We have what we need. You did a great video, which you posted in the Momentum Morning Chat. And we thank you. I'm looking for more. And those of us who you really want to take this business real serious, you could perhaps just follow Dr. Antoinette. Just do like her. So we have Maria to thank. She's not with us right now. I hope she'll come back. But we have enough here that we can work with. You can't say you did not know.
Okay.
Any takeaways this morning? Go
CJ,
ahead,
I'm
Valerie.
sorry. Can you please repeat what you said? You were breaking off. We didn't hear the entire sentence.
Okay, so I mentioned that Dr. Antoinette, she has done a video, I think it's two, and she posted in the Momentum Morning Chat. Are you aware?
No, sir.
Yes, very good. Hats off to her, and I hope she will continue. And I'm hoping that Valerie and Valerie and Odin and everyone, including Ted and Victor and CJ and everyone will just jump in and get busy with it. And let's get the beauty parties going. Yeah. Can you hear me, Valerie?
Yes, CJ, we hear you.
Loud
Okay.
and clear.
We working
Loud and
on
clear.
Don't play with me. Do not play with me. Okay. So, any final words before we go? I mean, I tried. I really tried.
I have a question, which is for Dr. Antoinette. Dr. Antoinette, are you available?
She jumped off.
She did. Oh, Valerie, maybe you'll be able to help me. I was talking with a friend the other day, and she was telling me that she's taking a low dose aspirin, the one that is chewable. That's what she was told by her sister, that it's good for her to take one on a daily basis. So I'm asking if it is wise for us to take an aspirin on a daily basis if we don't need it.
Well, Sylvia, before you respond, Valerie.
Oh, I'm not going to respond, CJ. I'll leave that to Dr. Lloyd. Go ahead, CJ.
Exactly. I'm not a doctor. Valerie isn't a doctor. We can, even these products that we talk about here, Sylvia, we can suggest protocols and we suggest products, but I would want to step away from actually diagnosing anything. So let's leave that for Dr. Lloyd. Perhaps tomorrow. Yes. We don't want to cut too deep.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Okay.
Yes, I understand. Yes.
Yeah, and I sort of kind of hear where Sylvia is coming from, CJ, because I don't know if you remember, like maybe 20 years ago, these doctors used to say take an aspirin a day. So maybe that's what she heard, and she's doing that because they were definitely preaching it. Take an aspirin a day. I never did that, so
No, I wouldn't.
I think that's where that's coming from.
Yeah, it was her sister who was a nurse, who told her that. So I'm just questioning it because I saw something which contradicts that statement. So
of course.
A good question though, Sylvia.
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, most of these drugs are they definitely, there's always a contradiction when it comes to them. Like we said again, Dr. Lloyd will probably be the best to sort of kind of break that down for you. Yeah.
Yes, I'll ask her tomorrow, all being well.
I mean, these prescription medication come with fillers and synthetic stuff. What I'm happy about is that these products in the Atomy treasure chest, they're all plant-based, 100%, clinically formulated, all scientific, and the research is there. And I just love that. You know something? I think we should really be serious about praying for the company and for the leadership, because who knows when they will try and shut all this down, because there's so much going on right now. Folks, I'm being serious. I really am wondering, imagine 24 patents, okay? Even the fermented noni that we showcased yesterday, 6 patents. And if you talk about the mitochondria, which is the power cells in the body, the fermented noni is here to revive cell growth. That's cutting edge science right there in the fermented noni. So we have the hemohim taking care of the blood and the blood issues, and we have the fermented noni that is all about cell repair. That's a powerful combination, people. So we need to pray for Chairman Park and the Atomic Company. This is a great company. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. I
Absolutely.
am agreeing 100%. And I do believe that most of us are praying, lifting the company up regularly before the Lord for these people not to do anything, because they do stuff like that. When
Yes.
you know, these farmers, the pharmaceutical companies, when they find out that there's something out there that's going to take over their drugs, they go against it. Anyway, it's a long story, but yeah, CJ, God knows we have to pray. And that's why I'm so grateful that the CEO of this company is a believer. I am convinced that every product that is, before it's even come out to the market, is prayed for. Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
We have
And go ahead, I apologize. Please go ahead.
No, you fine, CJ. No, I was just emphasizing that, yeah, absolutely, Your Honor, we have got to pray. Yeah, we have to pray. Thank you, CJ.
Thank you, Valerie. And to remind everyone that it's all about the GSGS strategy. What is that? Global sourcing, global sales. So the noni from the organic farms in Indonesia, Java Island, the Manuka honey all the way from Australia, the propolis from the bee, from the rainforest of the Brazilian the Amazon forest, Brazil. So, folks, I know that a lot of us do not know about the green mussel. That is all organic, all the way from New Zealand. And of course, the spirulina. Who can forget about the spirulina? That's from Hawaii. The cool, clean, clear waters of the island of down in Hawaii. Spirulina, 60 to 70% protein. Unlike, of course, beef or chicken, that's 30% protein. It's the most protein dense microalgae there is on Earth. Got to have your spirulina. Yeah, that's so jam-packed rich with protein. And I could go on and on and on. But before I go, Valerie, can you do me a big favor, Valerie? Please.
Yes, sir.
Can you invite anyone that might be new with us this morning on the call before we go? Can we just invite anyone who is new to quickly unmute and tell us their name, who invited them, where they're calling from, so we can just welcome them and invite them to come again? Please.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good morning, everybody. Good. We almost done.
We're done.
We sort of kind of caught up in what we do here at the Momentum Morning, and did not ask you to please, if you are new, to unmute yourself and let us know who invited you to this amazing call. Let us know your name, and welcome to Momentum Morning. So go ahead and just unmute by simply click that little icon next door to your name or at the bottom of your screen, and let us know who you are, and we would like to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. So we'll give you a minute to compose yourself. Just unmute and tell us your name, who invited you. We'd love to know. And
Good
we'd love
morning.
to invite you. Good morning.
My name is Colette Bury Cook, and I was invited by Dr. Antoinette, and I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Glad to have you. Can you tell me your name again, please?
Colette.
Colette.
Colette, Colette. Colette.
Thank you. Okay, got it. And we invite you to come again, and we will mention you to Dr. Lloyd, that we met you and we like you.
And we love your name. I love that name, Colette.
Thank you.
Welcome, Colette. Welcome.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone else, Valerie? Come out wherever you are.
I don't
so Paulette,
unfamiliar name.
Okay.
Christine is no, it's not Christine, it's Cheslane. I don't know if she's new.
No, she isn't new. She's always here with us. Hi, Ghislaine. Yeah. So, Paulette, glad to have you this morning. And please come again. And if you do, bring a friend with you. So happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, it's now 10 minutes past the hour. Sometimes we go over, you see, Paulette, forgive me, but we're just so filled with passion around here. We love what we do, you know, hair care, skin care, beauty care, inner care, outer care. We do the Cosmeta Millionaire, especially on a Thursday. So, welcome again. All right. So, folks, that's all for me today. That's all for me today. So,
may I say something, CJ?
Hey, Ted, I just posted your
I appreciate that, the request. Okay. Yes, I appreciate that. I just wanted to compliment you on your excellent choices of inspirational material and your choices of videos in general. This is an exceptionally outstanding show that I learn from every day. And I wanted to tell you you're appreciated by me, and I'm sure many others for that reason. So thank you, and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you, Ted.
I
really appreciate it, my brother. Really do.
You're welcome.
But like Les Brown, yeah, that's my mission.
Amen.
Yes, we're serious. We really no one left behind. So let's upgrade ourselves, upgrade our skills, upgrade our language. Aja. Call it. That means let's go. All right. Have a great day, everyone.
Blessings, everybody.
Blessings.
Blessings.